Afghanistan and also delegations from the international community about the key issues: access for humanitarian aid, access for humanitarian organizations, critical issues of enlarging political participation in Afghanistan, and also singular issues such as bringing girls back to school according to obvious human right for Afghans. So I hope this meeting will be a step towards renewing a good mandate for the United Nations in Afghanistan, and also that there will be better coordination among the international community in avoiding what could be a humanitarian disaster hitting millions of people, including 1 million children.
Thank you. Al Jazeera.
Mr. Prime Minister, much of the world's attention right now is on Ukraine and Russia. Are you worried that the world is not paying enough attention to what could be a looming humanitarian crisis?
In Afghanistan? Yes. The world has a lot on its plate, and I believe it's our responsibility to bring the attention to this issue in Afghanistan, where many countries have been engaged over the last years. There is a population there now extremely vulnerable. They were heavily dependent on aid that has disappeared for a number of reasons. We have to make that aid available in a meaningful and acceptable way. So yes, I believe there is a need to raise the attention on this issue on Afghanistan, and this meeting could help us do that.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. Majid Ghili, Ruda Media Network. Given Taliban, its understatements to say Taliban will back down on their words, do you think there should be concrete measures, including treaties, written measures, in order for Taliban to respect its promises in terms of protecting women's rights, human rights in general, in return for more support from international community?
Well, I think they need to be held accountable, and they have to deliver on some of these very clear expectations. The talks in Oslo were not about a concrete agreement, and there was no signature, but there was, as far as I can hear from reports, productive conversations between Afghans in civil society and the Taliban, and between delegations from individual countries. So in the follow-up, we need to see, are girls coming back to school in March? Do we see better access for humanitarian organizations? Do we see the ability of being able to pay salaries to humanitarians who deliver aid? So there's a long list of immediate issues that need to be delivered on. In the longer term, we need to see a more inclusive way of governing Afghanistan before there can be anything near normal relationships between the government of Afghanistan and the rest of the world.
Philippe Raté, AFP. Prime Minister, your last day for presidency is on Monday. On Ukraine, are you in favor of a meeting before Monday of the Security Council?
On
Ukraine.
Well, if that is a wish among Council members, Norway will do its job according to our responsibility as President of the Council. So we will follow that closely with the other members.
But in your national capacity, are you in favor of such a meeting?
We have not taken an initiative as of now. What we have emphasized as Norway is that the political talks that go on, addressing the issues which are on the table politically and steering away from this kind of military build-up and escalation, that's what needs to be done. And I believe that is something the international community should support and express very clearly.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.